If you're over 60 and you've been feeling tingling, burning, or numbness in your hands or feet, this could be your body trying to tell you something, and it's something many people overlook. In today's video, we're going to talk about one specific vitamin that has been studied for its role in supporting nerve repair, sometimes in as little as 14 days. And the surprising part? Most people have never even heard of it. Nerve damage, also known as peripheral neuropathy, is one of the most common yet often misunderstood conditions affecting people over the age of 60. It usually starts quietly, a strange tingling in your toes, a burning feeling along the soles of your feet at night, or fingers that suddenly go numb for no clear reason. And over time, these symptoms can slowly get worse, affecting your balance, your sleep, and your overall quality of life in ways that can be very hard to explain to someone who hasn't experienced it. Living with nerve damage can be incredibly frustrating. Waking up in the middle of the night with burning pain in your feet, night after night. Struggling to button a shirt because your fingers just won't cooperate. Or even feeling a bit unsteady going down the stairs because the sensation in your feet isn't as reliable as it used to be. If this sounds familiar, please know you're not alone. According to the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke, peripheral neuropathy affects more than 20 million Americans, and the risk increases significantly as we get older. Now, the conventional approach often involves medications like gabapentin or pregabalin. These can help manage the pain, but they don't address the underlying nerve damage itself. And for some people, the side effects can become another challenge to deal with. But here's something many people don't realize. There is a specific form of vitamin B1 that has been studied for its potential to support nerve health in a very meaningful way. Research suggests it may help protect the myelin sheath, the protective layer around your nerves, reduce harmful compounds that can damage nerve tissue, and support better nerve function over time. That vitamin is called benfotiamine. And in today's video, we're going to walk through exactly what it is, how it works in the body, and how it's typically used, including the right dose, timing, and how to combine it with certain foods or supplements for better results. But before we get into that, if you find this kind of content helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps us reach more people who may be going through the same thing. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Understanding benfotiamine and why it may be different from the vitamin B1 supplements you've tried before. You may have taken vitamin B1, also known as thiamine, in the past, maybe as part of a B-complex supplement. And if you didn't notice much of a difference in your nerve symptoms, there's actually a very simple reason for that. Regular thiamine is water-soluble. That means it dissolves in water, and it doesn't easily pass through the fatty layers of your cells. Because of this, much of it is quickly flushed out of the body before it can reach your nerve tissue. Benfotiamine works differently. It's a fat-soluble form of thiamine, which means it can pass more easily through cell membranes and reach the areas where it's needed most, including your nerves. In fact, a study published in the Annals of the New York Academy of Sciences found that benfotiamine can raise thiamine levels in the blood significantly higher than regular thiamine at the same dose. Here's a simple way to think about it. Regular vitamin B1 is like trying to water a plant through a glass window, but benfotiamine removes that barrier, allowing the nutrients to actually get where they need to go. And this improved absorption is a big part of why benfotiamine has been studied for its role in supporting nerve health. In the next part, we'll take a closer look at what it actually does inside your body once it gets into your cells. But before we move on, a quick note. If you're currently taking medication for diabetes, blood pressure, or nerve pain, it's always a good idea to speak with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement. They can help you decide what's safe and appropriate for your situation. Number 2. Myelin sheath repair, helping protect and support the insulation around your nerves. To understand why benfotiamine may help, it's important to first understand what's happening inside your body. Every nerve in your body is covered by a protective layer called the myelin sheath. You can think of it like the plastic coating around an electrical wire. When that coating is strong and healthy, signals travel smoothly from your brain to your feet and back again. That's when sensation feels normal, balance is steady, and reflexes work the way they should. But when this protective layer becomes damaged, whether from nutritional deficiencies, inflammation, high blood sugar, or simply aging, those signals can become weaker or disrupted. And that's when symptoms like tingling, numbness, or burning can start to appear. In short, your nerve wires are losing their insulation. Here's something many people don't realize. The myelin sheath isn't fixed. Your body is constantly working to maintain and repair it through a process called remyelination. But for that process to work properly, your body needs the right nutrients. Without them, repair can slow down. This is where benfotiamine may play a role. Research suggests it supports important processes in the body that help protect nerve cells and support healthy nerve function. Some studies have also looked at its role in reducing markers of nerve damage and supporting the body's natural repair processes. This means giving your body better support to maintain and protect your nerve fibers over time. And for some people, that may translate to improvements in symptoms like tingling or burning with consistent use. Number 3. Advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. A hidden factor that may be affecting your nerve health. Even if you don't have diabetes, there's a process happening in the body that can quietly affect your nerves over time. It's called advanced glycation, and it leads to the formation of compounds known as AGEs. AGEs form when sugar in the bloodstream sticks to proteins and fats in the body, including those that make up your nerve tissue. Over time, this can cause those tissues to become less flexible, reduce healthy blood flow to your nerves, and contribute to ongoing inflammation. And these are the same factors linked to symptoms like tingling, burning, and numbness. As we get older, this process can become more noticeable, even in people with normal blood sugar levels. Now here's where benfotiamine becomes especially interesting. Research has shown that it may help support the body's ability to manage some of the pathways involved in AGE formation and their effects on nerve health. In fact, a study published in Diabetes Care looked at how benfotiamine interacts with several of these pathways, suggesting it may play a role in helping protect nerve tissue. This means it's not just about supporting nerve function, but also about helping reduce some of the underlying stressors that can affect your nerves over time. Number 4. What to look for on the label, because not all vitamin B1 is the same. This is one of the most important practical parts of today's video. If you walk into a pharmacy or health store looking for vitamin B1 to support your nerves, there's a good chance you'll be given something called thiamine hydrochloride, or thiamine HCl. This is the most common form of B1, and it's what you'll find in many B-complex supplements. But here's the issue. As we talked about earlier, this form is water-soluble, which means it doesn't easily reach your nerve tissue. And there's another important factor to keep in mind. As we get older, the body may not absorb certain nutrients as efficiently as it used to, including regular forms of thiamine. Some research suggests that absorption can decrease with age, which means even higher doses may not always translate into better results. So when you're choosing a supplement for nerve support, here's what to look for. Look specifically for the word benfotiamine. That's benfotiamine. Sometimes it may also appear under its longer chemical name, but most products will simply list it as benfotiamine. And if the label only says thiamine, thiamine HCl, or thiamine mononitrate, those are the standard water-soluble forms, which may not be as effective for reaching nerve tissue. And as always, before adding any new supplement to your routine, it's a good idea to check with your healthcare provider, especially if you're taking other medications. Number 5. The right dose, timing, and what you might notice in the first couple of weeks. When it comes to benfotiamine, studies have looked at a range of doses, typically between 150 and 600 milligrams per day, often divided into 2 servings. A commonly used approach is around 300 milligrams daily. taken as 150 milligrams in the morning and 150 milligrams in the evening, usually with food. Because benfotiamine is fat-soluble, taking it with a meal that includes some healthy fat, like avocado, olive oil, or eggs, may help your body absorb it more effectively. Now let's talk about what some people notice over time. In the first week, some people report a slight increase in tingling or sensitivity. If that happens, it can feel a bit surprising. But in some cases, it may be a sign that nerve activity is changing. Of course, if anything feels uncomfortable or concerning, it's always best to check with your healthcare provider. By the second week, some people begin to notice a gradual reduction in burning sensations, along with small improvements in how their hands or feet feel. And over the following weeks, some also report better balance, coordination, and even improved sleep, although this can vary from person to person. The key here is consistency. Benfotiamine works gradually, and taking it regularly gives your body the best chance to respond over time. Number 6. Foods that may help support your body's natural form of vitamin B1. While supplements like benfotiamine are often used for more consistent support, there are also everyday foods that can help. Some of these foods contain compounds related to thiamine, especially from a group of vegetables known as the allium family. Garlic is one of the best-known examples. When garlic is crushed or chopped, it activates natural compounds that may support how your body uses thiamine. Some research suggests that these compounds can be more easily absorbed compared to regular forms of vitamin B1. Here's a simple tip. For the best benefit, try crushing or mincing garlic and letting it sit for about 10 minutes before cooking. This gives those natural compounds time to activate. Other foods in the same family include onions, leeks, and shallots. These can be easy to add to everyday meals and may help support overall nerve health. You can also include foods like sunflower seeds and flax seeds. These provide regular thiamine, along with healthy fats that help your body make better use of fat-soluble nutrients. For many people, combining a balanced diet with the right supplement can be a helpful way to support the body over time. Number 7. Alpha-lipoic acid, a nutrient that may help support your results even further. Benfotiamine is often talked about as a key part of supporting nerve health, but there's another nutrient that's frequently studied alongside it: alpha-lipoic acid, or ALA. Alpha-lipoic acid is known as a powerful antioxidant. What makes it a bit unique is that it works in both water and fat environments in the body. That means it can help support different parts of your nerve cells, both the outer layer and the inner environment. And that's important because oxidative stress is one of the factors linked to nerve discomfort and damage over time. A review published in the Journal of Diabetes and Its Complications, which looked at multiple clinical trials, found that alpha-lipoic acid was associated with improvements in symptoms like pain, burning, and numbness, particularly at doses around 600 milligrams per day. Now, when it's used alongside benfotiamine, these two nutrients may complement each other. Benfotiamine is often studied for its role in supporting nerve function and helping the body manage certain metabolic stressors, while alpha-lipoic acid helps address oxidative stress. So together, they may provide more complete support for nerve health. In many studies, a common approach is around 600 milligrams of alpha-lipoic acid per day, usually taken with food. You may also see something called RALA on the label. This is a form that the body can use more readily. And as always, if you're considering adding this to your routine, especially if you're managing blood sugar, it's a good idea to speak with your healthcare provider first, as it may have mild effects on glucose levels. Number 8. How to tell if benfotiamine may be working, and the small signs your nerves could be starting to recover. One of the most common questions people ask is, how will I know if it's actually working? And that's a very fair question, because nerve repair doesn't happen overnight. It's usually a slow and gradual process, and the early changes can be easy to miss. So here are a few signs that some people begin to notice over time. One of the first changes is often better sleep. Nerve discomfort tends to feel worse at night, So when that burning or irritation starts to ease, even slightly, many people find they're able to sleep more comfortably. Another sign is a change in tingling. It may not disappear right away, but it can feel less intense, less frequent, or simply less bothersome than before. Here's something interesting. Nerves repair very slowly, often just a small amount each day. That's why improvements tend to happen over weeks, not days. So if you've heard about changes within the first couple of weeks, those are usually early signs, not the final result. As time goes on, some people also notice improvements in balance and coordination. You might feel a bit steadier when walking or standing, which can be a sign that your nerves are communicating better with your brain. And another change some people report is reduced sensitivity, especially that burning feeling triggered by warmth, like bed sheets or warm water. Now, it's important to remember that everyone is different. If you've been taking Benfotiamine consistently for several weeks and haven't noticed any changes, it may be worth speaking with your healthcare provider. They can help you look at things like dosage, form, or whether additional support might be helpful for you. So to recap what we covered today, we looked at what Benfotiamine is and why it may reach nerve tissue more effectively than regular vitamin B1. We talked about the myelin sheath, the protective layer around your nerves, and how supporting it is so important. We explored AGEs, those hidden compounds that can affect nerve health over time, and how Benfotiamine may help your body manage them. We showed you what to look for on a supplement label, the typical dose and timing, and the foods that can support your results. We also introduced alpha-lipoic acid as a nutrient that's often studied alongside Benfotiamine. And finally, we went through the small but meaningful signs that your nerves may be starting to recover. Now, here's something really important to keep in mind. Nerve repair doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. And more importantly, it takes consistency. And in many ways, this is where real progress happens. Not from one big change, but from small, steady steps repeated every day. Because when you support your body consistently, through proper nutrition, hydration, gentle movement, and good sleep, you're creating the kind of environment where healing becomes possible. And that's something many people don't hear often enough. Your body hasn't stopped trying to repair itself. It may just need the right support. The information in this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always speak with your healthcare provider before making changes to your supplement routine, especially if you're taking medication or managing a health condition. If you found today's video helpful, please take a moment to hit the like button. It really helps more people find this kind of information when they need it most. And if you haven't subscribed yet, we'd love to have you as part of our community. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed any of these symptoms, like tingling, burning, or numbness? Let us know in the comments below. We read every single one, and your story could really help someone else who might be going through the same thing. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.